It is connecting. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Bingo. Welcome in, everybody. Ranking every Star Wars movie and show today, boys. Why is that? There we go. What's up, Lord Frieza? How we doing? Let me see if we're live. Let's go. Commander Cody, how about it? Boba Fett. Oh, a lot of Star Wars going on? Yo, chat, did you see, I don't know if this was a leak or something, but I saw on TikTok, I would pull it up, but it's probably copyright, the Mandalorian Grogu movie. I think it was a trailer. I don't know if it was at some event or where it was, but it was looking peak. I saw a video of nosy out your window. That's what I'm telling you, man. I gotta keep up. We gotta have that Ring doorbell on lockdown, making sure we're not getting caught. Oh, Lord Frieza, you are missing out, dude. You need to hop on. It is the greatest movie and show franchise out there. What's up, Passive Gamer? How we doing? How did y'all leave it escape nosy? I'm the only survivor, bro. The other boys got cooked. Nosy is a problem, let me tell you. They made a sacrifice for the greater good. That's what matters, though. They sacrificed themselves for me to survive. And that's what it's all about, man. I'm about to click here, though. But today, I was going to pull up a tier list, but I'm like, tier lists are kind of meh. So we're doing a tournament bracket of every single Star Wars. And it looks like they're breaking them off in seasons, which is kind of crazy. But this will be getting good. Oh, yeah, we're getting Battlefield 6. I think we're eating good in October, dude. We got Battlefield 6 dropping. You have the COD beta, which might be absolute trash, which there's a good chance it is. But I don't know. I feel like October we got good, and then November COD drops. Fun for at least a month. Saw Transit, Zombies. That'll be something. Who knows? CA, so in the robot apocalypse, I survive. Okay. Alrighty. Honestly, both these two, if we're gonna start off, The Acolyte and Vision Season 1, I hate both of these. They both look they were both mid as heck. But this was boring to me. I don't like anthology series. So I'm going The Acolyte. You didn't like the Black Ops 7 trailer? You know, that trailer, dude, I felt nothing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I saw that trailer and I wasn't hyped. I wasn't disappointed. I was just like lukewarm, like this looks meh. But it is what it is. Are you ready for another Bryce? See, I'm watching the sub. Do I gotta go over to the dub to see Donadon? Cause like, what's it, Kinta? Is that who he's playing? I don't know if he's in the next episode or not. I'm not a manga reader, but I saw the trailer. And the second I heard that Bryce Papenbrook voice, I was like, no way he's here. It was crazy. That's how we feel about Nosy. We're all cooked, boys. These are like both good in this. I love the ending of Return of the Jedi. The Phantom Menace also kind of cooks. I don't know which one I prefer. Like, I think I like Return's ending better. But Darth Maul has aura, you know? Which, I don't know. I feel like I'm leaning Return of the Jedi here, but that's more so just because the ending is absolute peak. Alright, hot take. The Last Jedi is not that bad. I think this gets so much more. It is better than The Rise of Skywalker. People be hating on this movie way too much. And honestly, it's pretty funny with how bad Luke acts in the beginning. But I'm going Bad Batch, dude. Season 2 of The Bad Batch and Season 3 cooked. Someone's sacrifice, Crosshair's character development, you can't beat it. This was absolute. Omega was annoying at first, and like, yeah, Season 1 was kind of repetitive, and these people are like, they're super tropey, but at the same time, Bad Batch has some of the best moments I can remember. That episode with Commander Cody and Crosshair, cinema. So like, we gotta go with Bad Batch. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even watch Season 2 of The Visions. I thought Season 1 was mid, and I'm like, I'm not wasting my time, so we'll go solo. No 30-minute Roblox. Not today. Not today. Bad Batch. Yeah, it's Bad Batch. Unanimous. Oh! Now this is Oh wait, this is the movie. Is this the movie or the show? Because that's... I think this is the movie, right? Is this the movie poster? Okay, if it's the movie... Nah, it's Andor Season 2 without a doubt. Solo for Darth... Yo, dude... I'm hyped for the Maul series, to be honest with you, but we just gotta let it cook and see where we go with that. Attack of the Clones... Oh, come on now. This movie did a disservice to like how good the Clone Wars can be, and this is where they cooked. But then again, shout out, the moments with Count Dooku's absolute cinema, but the Clone Wars is so much better. It's not even close. How many people actually watch Skeleton Crew? I need to know. Cream cheese, yo, what's good? The Clone Wars movie is, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's... Did anybody actually watch Skeleton Crew? Because I did, like, once it was over, and, like, it wasn't bad, but it was just... Half the shows I feel like of Star Wars I just watched, I'm like, yeah, it existed. But then again, this is my least favorite Star Wars movie of all time, and I absolutely hate this. Like, I left the theater angry with how bad this... They fly now? Like, it was so bad. The wolf dude, but yeah, that dude... I couldn't tell you one character in this movie, or the show. I couldn't tell you one character. Jude Law is like Force sensitive or something. That's all I remember. Rey is your favorite Skywalker? Ain't no way. Yo, what's up, Amani? There is no way Rey's your favorite. We're going Skeleton Crew. They're both meh. Well, time to say goodbye to all the sequels, because Andor Season 1 is cinema. This, like... The Force Awakens, though, they started strong, right? Like, they cooked... Finn's actually a good character in this movie, then he just falls off afterwards because they didn't know what to do with him. Kylo was like a little... Like, he's moody, but he was good. Jod, Neil... Oh, Neil! That's a name that I hear. KB. Okay, some of them are coming to me now. Some of them are... Some of the names are popping in my head, but at the same time, I don't know. And then the scene with Han Solo, BAM! But nah, Andor's so much better. It's not even close. Well, either way, whatever one wins here is losing next round. Like, it's Rey kissed Kylo. They're like cousins. Dude, when they kissed, I laughed so hard. I was like, what is even going on in this film anymore? I couldn't take anything serious. Like, it was so bad, dude. I guess Tales, because it's only 6 episodes. Yo, this Clone Wars movie, I don't know why we had like when I grew up we had like a minivan, or then we had like a different bigger like van that had like a TV. For some reason we had this Clone Wars movie, and I've seen it at least 15 times because we would just throw DVDs in on every road trip, and I've seen this way too many times. I don't think it's that great, but Rogue One's winning that for sure. Rogue One. Yo, Nosy is done. Ain't no way Nosy's done. We're all cooked then. Kylo Ren is a solo. Well, it's Leia, though. Like, Leia Skywalker. You know. Andor's really good, and Force Awakens is the only good sequel out of all three. The first Star Wars I've seen in theaters. That is wild. I guess the only Star Wars I saw in theaters was Revenge of the Sith. That was my first one. Rogue One was an easy W. Obi-Wan Kenobi show, the peaks of this show are amazing. Like, if you just only look at like 2 episodes, this was amazing. That final fight, great. Doesn't make sense why he didn't kill him there. But this is a show sucked. I'm gonna say it right now. I wouldn't say sucked, but it was not great. Like, the Leia chase scene still gets me dying, dude. Like, she had the dudes following her. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in cinema history. And the show is so bad. Tales of the Jedi, the Ahsoka part was just kind of meh. But for Count Dooku, this was S tier. Like, this is an easy choice for me. Like, I think his story and what this added to contextualize him as a character is goated. Easy work. Alright, I'm just gonna say it now, boys. Book of Boba Fett is my least favorite Disney Plus show of them all. I think this is by far the worst. Obi-Wan is my second favorite show I've seen. That's not crazy. That is not crazy at all. Leia scene's a meme. That's what I'm saying. This is the worst one in my opinion. I thought this was horrible. The motorbikes, they ruined him as a character. I don't know what was going on half the time. Cad Bane showed up and it was mid. So Ahsoka's winning this. I don't think this is perfect, but Ahsoka was way better. Storytelling. I need a Luke Tales of the Jedi between episodes 5 and 6. Yeah, for real, dude. I need to see some of that. Mando was the best part of the show. Yeah, because he had that. Didn't he duel in that like episode 5 or something to get him into it? Yeah, Ahsoka's infinitely better here. The scene where Darth Vader screamed Obi-Wan will always give me chills from the Obi-Wan show. I'm gonna say this was mid. I watched this, I binged it in on like super quick. I felt like they could have done so much more for these two characters. Like, Asajj is actually interesting in Clone Wars. And like, what, they just found the path of the Jedi and dropped him off, and then this was... He had a good backstory, I liked that, but at the same time, I didn't really enjoy it. It was just okay. And let's be honest, we got the GOAT here. We got Revenge of the Sith, there's nothing to argue about. Oh, it's by, season. Mandalorian season 3 is like ruined the show for me, dude. It was miserable to watch. Yo, not you, buddy. Shout out to you, man. That you made a good life decision to stop to watch this. Like, that's what we needed to see. This is the worst season of all, and it was horrible. I think season 2 is pretty good. It was a mess, and they used nostalgia bait, but there were some peak moments. Oh, shoot. Yo, dude, the movie posters were so peak back in the 70s or whenever the heck this came out, dude. A New Hope versus The Empire Strikes Back. This is, to me, this is easy. I don't think A New Hope aged that well. I don't think this aged extremely well. It's still overall a great movie and one of the better Star Wars movies. But Empire aged like fine wine. The Lando Christian... Nah, this is winning. Because this is Hoth. This is the Leia Luke kiss scene. See, they do have some incest in this one, which is wild. But I don't love New Hope, and I think Empire is amazing. So that's easy work here. Empire is cinema. Yo, I saw the trailer for Mandalorian Grogu. Like I was saying, it was like teased, and I saw Zeb in the live action. That looked crazy to me. Like it's gonna be wild. See, this is tough. This is real tough for me. Because this was a perfect season. But it was just 8 out of 10 consistently. And this Mandalorian started getting played out. It's like, I go to a new planet, you do what you gotta do, you bounce. Rebels, some moments I feel like I'm watching a show for a 5-year-old, and it's super cheesy, the jokes are bad, and then they make the villains kind of incompetent, they always lose. But the peaks of Star Wars Rebels are infinitely better. Any scene or arc with Darth Vader, cinema. The final season with Kanan and what happens with him, that scene got me to tear up. The Inquisitors were good, not the best. I don't know how I feel about the World Between Worlds and all the sci-fi stuff that they started getting into, but it was still... Like, I think Rebels Peaks is way too high not to pick it. And Hera and Kanan are two of the best characters in Star Wars. I don't really care much. Hot take, I don't love Ezra. I don't know if that's like gonna get everyone pissed, but War of the Worlds reference. And I don't even remember what the heck's her name. She was in Ahsoka. Doesn't matter. Rebels is winning this one for me. Round of 16. We already went through it. Holy shoot, this is flying by. Yeah, Huncho, the boys got eaten up by Nosy. Josh made a sacrifice for me. Oh, we love Thrawn. Thrawn's the GOAT. But join from. This is a hard one. This one's tough. I think I know where I'm going, which might be a crazy take coming in here, but I'm leaning towards the Bad Batch. Because, like, yes, this had annoying moments, but I think the peaks in the journey it gave me is better than Rogue One. Like, the Darth Vader scene is great. Them on the planet is great. The Andor, like, context after seeing the show makes this hit harder. But at the same time, the Bad Batch, I felt like I was bored 50% of the time. Rogue One for me is better written. The Bad Batch is 60% filler. Yeah, I wouldn't call it filler, but it definitely dragged. Like, I think the peaks of Bad Batch are better, which is where I'm going to struggle with a lot of these shows. Especially the animated shows. Because, like, usually, even, like, the best of the best Clone Wars, 60% of it's kind of meh. But if you told me I have to get rid of one of them, oh, dude, what is it? Because I recently rewatched this. I finished Bad Batch earlier this year. It's like they're both in my mind frequently. But I think I was bored more during this, when this has no low points. I am the Force is with me. Tomorrow the coaches will pick who goes on A or B team. Uh-oh. Hopefully you pull through with the A team, because I didn't even know they do B team for football, dude. That is crazy. This is easy for me. This is Andor season 2. I thought from what? Episodes 4 till the end, 12 is absolute peak. Like, you can't beat this. The Gorman Massacre episode, cinema. The episode Mon Mothma gave her speech and called out Sidious, I still get goosebumps. Like when Cassian had to escort her out of the Senate, dude, my heart was pounding. I was looking forward to these episodes in the blocks. Ahsoka was more like, I'm trusting the process, but at the same time, That's the easiest pick I've ever seen in my life. Let's just be honest here, boys. Rebels had its time. Shout out Kanan, go to Jedi. Needs to be talked about more. But Rebels was 50% of it sucked in my opinion, and the peaks don't even come close to Revenge of the Sith, boys. Easiest pick. They get so bad that they have to make A and B sometimes. Okay. Sometimes they pick a C team. That is wild. But who knows? Who knows? Oh, shoot. This is tough for me. I'm an Andor Glazer. But this is also probably what would we call it? The second best movie? Like, top 2, top 3 film? I'm trying to think of season 1. The first arc hooked me. I loved it. The second arc was the when they flew through like the sky and they made the heist. The second arc was really good. The third arc was it the prison arc? The prison arc was amazing. You can't beat that. Then obviously I liked the final when he went back they started to rebel. I think I'm going Empire Strikes Back here, guys. I think I'm leaning with the Empire. Dude, a what if Star Wars show would go so well. I don't like when they only do one episode what ifs though, like anthology. Like if they made it like a full, like 6 episode what if, they could cook some fire stuff. Yeah, dude, the Luthen Rails monologue, I forgot about that. Even the monologue with the kid who wrote the Rebellions Are Built on Hope. Nah, there's some really good moments in this. And this is the first time you actually feel like the Empire is like... I guess the Empire Strikes Back, the Empire feels pretty intimidating as well. But like, Stormtroopers, like... This is the only time they felt cohesive and like they were actually like being a fascist and like shoving their like power down the throat. Where like the Stormtroopers in like the original trilogy were like useless. I swear they were like doing like that on your shoulder like jokes. It was so bad. But I'm going Empire. Well, that's 2 mid movies. What's up, Milton? Empire's top 2. I am totally with you on that one. Revenge is number 1. Or a little spoiler. Revenge is by far my favorite, dude. Empire's number 2, but I think it's going to come down. I don't know what the show is. I could care less about either of these. This was like 5 hours, so like I'm going solo because it was less waste of my time. I wouldn't call it a waste of my time, but at the same time, I do not care about this show at all. I think Solo is easily better. Return of the Jedi or the Acolyte? I think the Acolyte gets overhate, and we definitely made TikToks hating on it, so like I'm part of the problem. Because sometimes we'll make videos and hate on things that we generally don't hate that much. But it's just if we find it funny, we'll meme on something. I think this gets overhated. I kind of wish we got a season 2 just so I could see what the heck they were trying to do. But Return of the Jedi is winning this. Let's just be real with this, you know? Solo was overhated. Acolyte was not hated enough. I feel like everyone called this like a 2 out of 10. I would give it like a 5. But I don't think it's good at all. It's so bad. I feel like Qui-Gon was originally meant to be a Sith. He didn't vanish, kidnapped a child, created a gambling, and helped start a war before writers changed their mind. That is interesting. A 5 out of 100. The Accolade's not that bad. It is not good. It's a 5 out of 10. Like, if a show's worse than a 5, I'm not finishing it. I'm dropping it. That's how I work. If a show is worse than a 5, I'm probably never finishing it, unless I want to hate watch it and justify it. Disney be wasting good plot. Disney has done nothing with Star Wars. And it is horrible. And we are the biggest. All the Brook Boys, they aren't here to back me up. We are the biggest prequels out there. We are prequel fans. It is not close. Cream cheese prequels solo. Mandalorian Season 2 versus Tales of the Jedi. Alright, hot take. I don't like that Season 2 that much. Like, yes, the final episode was peak. Just because who doesn't love to see Luke pull up? And Nolan, there is a good chance you will see that video come out tomorrow. Whether we film it in time or not is up for debate. Thank you, Khalil. This is the most overrated season. I was not having a good time watching this. Like, I think the Bill Burr episode was great, but then when they just brought in Boba Fett, I was like, And then I was hoping the season finale, Mando was going to make some crazy clutch play against Moff Gideon. And then Luke just... See, I want to hate on Luke showing up because of nostalgia bait, but Luke is so much aura, and that was such a cool scene. But at the same time, I felt like it was just cheesy. And like the beginning of this season was kind of meh. I'm not the biggest Grogu guy, but now Tails, I'm a glazed Count Dooku all day. This was peak writing. I think this added so much to the prequel trilogy, so much to Count Dooku's story, so much to what's wrong with the Jedis. The Jedi serve a corrupt Senate. And it is cinema. Season 1 Mando is the best Star Wars has been since Rogue One. No, Season 1 of Mando had me hooked. I remember being in college waiting week to week. It was the perfect season. Well, I shouldn't call it perfect. I'd call it the perfect 8.5 out of 10. Like, every episode was good. I'm going Tails, even though I don't like Ahsoka's episodes that much. I just love his arc. Like, when he was meeting with, what the heck's her name? Is it Yaddle? Is Yaddle the girl one? Like, right here? When she catches him, that scene is peak. Dooku clears. Get Mandalorian out of here, dude. Uh-oh. Do we say goodbye to Empire, boys? I'm not. It's crossing my mind. Like, maybe because I watched this as a kid, though. So I have a little bit of nostalgia. I think this movie did age well. But I'm debating kicking it for Andor. Because this, to me, is the perfect what Star Wars is meant to be. And I 100% agree with those Mando ratings. Like, I guess I don't give out 10 out of 10s loosely. So I would give Season 1 was like a high 8. Season 2 was like a 7.5. Season 3 of Mando, maybe you would just want to drop the show in its entirety. I did drop it. I got 3 episodes in, gave up on it. And then it took me a full year to get back to finish Mandalorian Season 3. That's how bad Mandalorian was for me for Season 3. And like, I'm hyped for the movie, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, See, this is where I'm going with this. The first 3 episodes were good, nothing special. The next arc was good, but the final 6 episodes, Clea's story, the sacrifice, I can't get dude. Mon Mothma's speech was everything. And then when he comes in to get her, he goes, what do they say? I have friends everywhere. But at the same time, this is tough for me. These are both S tier. These are both S tier. I have friends everywhere. Such a good scene. And it's the way she looks at him once she realizes, like, yo, this dude's about to get me out of here. Get more screen time than you're just standing. Disney's a joke, dude. I think Andor season 2 has just as high as peaks as season 1, because the prison break scene is still cinema. This might have higher peaks, but I think season 1 was more consistently good. That's why it's tough, dude. It's like my favorite show and season. I think we're going Empire, dude. I think we're going, because this beats season 1 of Andor, and I view Andor season 1 and 2 at the same, like 9 out of 10. I think we're going Empire. Yeah, we're doing it. Well, time to say goodbye to Solo. Dude, do you guys, I saw someone say the Mando movie ain't coming out for years. When are we getting is it the Starfighter movie? With Ryan Gosling? As a Ryan Gosling fanboy, we are all hyped for that. I can tell you right now, we are beyond hyped. And this is the easiest choice ever. It's not even close. I'll start glazing this when it has some competition. Come on, boys. Yeah, I saw the movie trailer. I think it's like it was like some like convention or Star Wars event, because like it was like people were filming it. You could hear the crowd. I don't think it's fully out yet. In the trailer, it looked, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not the biggest Mandalorian guy. Not a big Sean Levy fan. Yeah, because Deadpool, it's gonna have a certain, I don't know. I trust the process, but who knows? I don't like. Yeah, I remember George Lucas like said he purposely would avoid big time actors, any cameos, and would keep Star Wars. You don't like get the immersion taken out. Because when we see Ryan Gosling, he's gonna bring like we're gonna think of him in other movies, and like when they brought in Lizzo and Jack Black, like what are we doing here? Both are great movies, but let's just be honest with ourselves, guys. Revenge of the Sith is perfect. Here we go, rounds of 8. The final matchup in the round. I'm not lying to you, I'm feeling Tales of the Jedi. I think the Count Dooku moments are better and does more for my storytelling than Rogue One. Like, maybe I'm crazy. I Fly. If we don't get the I Fly and then like some like techno type song, I'm gonna be so upset. Clone Wars easily, yeah. Return, Revenge is just peak. Solo should have Jabba and the Empire bounties, but Mike's got so from Riddle was scared Disney from directly fan service because McDonald's ordered a burger and I want a salad. 2026 or 7? That is long. How or why is fan service bad? Fan service is always going to exist. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, KB. Luthen. Not Luthen. What's his name, dude? Why am I going blank on him? He was in all of Clone Wars and Rebels. Saw Gerrera, thank you. This dude, when he was doing the drugs, I was dying laughing. I didn't remember him being so wild in Rogue One. I saw that in theaters and never watched it again. I just watched it after seeing Andor, and it does get better. I still think Andor the show is better than Rogue One though. Like by far. But this is still really good. Probably one of the top 5 best Star Wars movies. Saw Gerrera. Like this is what you do. Listen to me, boy. Like when he just starts ripping it, you know he's gonna be doing something crazy. But do I like the Dooku, dude? It's not too late. I'm afraid. You lost a apprentice and so did I. His convo, 3 episodes of only an hour. I feel like I gotta just stick with the movie there. I should have went with my gut. Well, either way, they were gonna lose to the GOAT Revenge. Revenge clears. All right, here we go. This is a lot closer than you guys might think. And I'm gonna be honest. I know the chat, y'all are probably gonna be saying Empire Strikes Back. Cause let's be honest, Clone Wars, 50% of Clone Wars was pretty mid or bad. But the peaks of Clone Wars is better than almost anything Star Wars has ever done. I am the Force is with me. I am the Force is with me. Like the character arcs that these clones went through, Ahsoka grew on me so much. Like when she left the temple in season 5, dude, I had goosebumps. I had to like rewind that scene and watch it like 20 times. Like when Anakin goes, I've thought about leaving the jet, and she goes, I know. And the soundtrack that played rolls into the credits. Oh, cinema. What is our favorite, dude? I should rank the Clone Wars best arcs. Like Maul's Empire arc, S tier. Mandalore arc in season 7, S tier. The Yoda arc, when he's on that stinking Force planet, phenomenal. The finale alone, I'm talking myself into Clone Wars. I have so many more memories and peaks and like enjoyment from this show. And since this is like low-key based on arcs, you can kind of skip half the mid. Like if you've never seen Clone Wars, you are missing out on peak Star Wars. You could probably skip. That's why 50% of this sucks, and this is just perfect. Like Empire Strikes Back, the Hoth is amazing. We got Boba. The final fight with Darth Vader, when he shows up at the table, what does he say? What is Darth Vader? Grievous. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I think Clone Wars has the highest peaks of anything in Star Wars. There are some definitely lulls, like this girl, whatever arc that was miserable. The Bad Batch got introduced, even though I think their show is better than these episodes and arcs. What else was in this show? Anything with Maul was cinema. Dude, Obi-Wan when he was a bounty hunter was a good arc. See, this arc gave reason and so much more contextualization why Anakin left the Jedi Order. Savage, dude, how good was that fight with Savage and Maul versus Sidious? Then we had all of stinking Count Dooku's fights, which was amazing. Which, does it break canon when Dooku sees Anakin in Revenge of the Sith and goes, I haven't seen you since whenever the Clone Wars? Because didn't they fight? I don't know. Who cares about canon? Dave Filoni just does whatever he wants, I've realized. I just gotta go with it. Yeah, we're doing it, boys. I talked myself into it. Clone Wars is better than Empire Strikes Back. That's just facts. These are my two favorite Star Wars projects, probably. And I'm gonna say it right now. I just hyped up and glazed this, but to me, this is the perfect movie. The pacing from the beginning, the jokes, the banter between the two when they're flying in, that goes right into Count Dooku fight, right into Grievous, right into escaping. Then it goes right into like Sidious Loki twisting Anakin's brain, him having the dreams or nightmares. Have you ever heard of the story of Plagueis? What is it? The Plagueis? The Wise? What does he say? That is just, there's not one bad moment in this entire movie. And since Clone Wars is out now and we have more context of why Anakin turned, him turning to the dark side does not seem as random and out of nowhere. So I think this movie just gets even better. Kind of like how Andor made Rogue One better. This show made this movie a 10 out of 10 even higher. This also I think has higher peaks, but like I said, 50% of the show is kind of meh. But either way, I'm like, you can't go wrong with either of these as your favorite. And honestly, The Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. This might be my favorite movie of all time. Like if we're talking favorite films, like Infinity War's there, Dark Knight, Interstellar, Goodfellas. But I think I'm going Revenge of the Sith at number 1. This is the first movie I've ever seen in theaters, I think, that I remember going to see. It was so good I went the next day and saw it again. Bang. Revenge of the Sith is the GOAT. I'm curious what other people picked. Oh, of course. Revenge of the Sith is everyone's favorite, dude. Yeah, Yuri-on, like, it's just... Clone Wars made even, like, the Clone Wars and the Phantom Menace better. And that's saying something. Clone Wars, the show. I'm shocked Return of the Jedi's this high. I feel like this is, like, my least favorite of the original trilogy. And what is... I hate the original trilogy glaze. Andor's got it. I would put Andor... well, if I was ranking, I'm Revenge of the Sith, Clone Wars, Empire, and then Andor. Phantom Menace? No way Obi-Wan Kenobi's this high, boys. Revenge of the Sith is the second Star Wars film I saw in theaters because... Oh, that is fire. Yeah, when I went to go see it again in theaters, it lived up to the hype even more. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. This seems all about right. Andor season 1 this low is crazy, chat. Number 15. Season 1 is better than... Honestly, it's just as good as season 2. It's better than Rogue One for me. Solo, Mandalorian, The Last Jedi, Ahsoka. Yeah, that's the best of the sequels. I think The Last Jedi is overhated. Like, it's fun. That Clone Wars movie. Yo, is this the Clone Wars movie when Grievous falls down and lands on someone's head? If so, that is a crazy scene. I can't remember if that was in that or some show. I'm not a Visions guy. I didn't see season 2. I've only seen Vision season 1 and I did not like it. No way Tales of the Jedi is this low. I had that so much. This would be my top 10. It's so much better than Tales of the Empire. They chose the worst people in Tales of the Empire to follow also. I didn't care about... I don't even remember her name, and I don't really care. Mid. Bad Batch should be higher. Yeah, this is the worst one of mine. This is the worst. Unless Mandalorian Season 3 is here. Skeleton Crew is better than the Book of Boba Fett. Tales of the Underworld? See, I thought this was the worst. Tales of the Empire was my least favorite one. The only good one, in my opinion, was Jedi, but... Who knows? Resistance, yeah, that shows. Mid. I only watched Season 1. I did not like it at all. I did not like it. Yeah, Below Rise of Skywalker is insane. Has a better win ratio? Oh, is that what it is? That makes sense. Yeah, who knows? I'm just glad that the community all thinks Revenge of the Sith is the best. As a Revenge of the Sith and prequel glazer and hype train, that is my favorite by far. And honestly, yeah, who knows, dude? That is something. Where's One Piece? The boys, I was talking about this on another stream the other day. We plan on doing something for One Piece. We need to find a way to stream it. I think we would need to do it on Patreon or like try to make it free. Or like put $1 up just for the month and then stream it. We live stream and catch up to One Piece in like a month. I don't even know if that's possible. Maybe it would take us 2-3 months. But I think we should, all three of us, like all the Brook boys, react to it. That would be fire. But who knows? That is going to do it for today. It was a quick stream. Josh and I will be back here tomorrow.